Welcome back to a new episode about how we could create PHP variables. This will be something you will be using all the time. So a variable is a symbol or name that stands for a value. So let me add it as a comment. Is a symbol or name that stands for a value. Variables are used for storing values such as a numeric value, characters, character strings, or memory addresses so that they can be used in any part of the program. So what you could do is put everything right inside of the echo. So let's say that we want to echo out, my name is Dari. Let's add a break. Save it. And let's copy paste it. And let's change it. Let's say Dari is 24 years old. On the long run, this will not make sense because you want some user input, or the same name, as you can see in my example, is being repeated a couple of times. So instead of typing it out, we can create a variable. And the variable is created with a $sign, followed by the name that you want to give it. And in our case, I want to give it the name of name. Now, we created our first variable, but it's equal to null, so nothing. So we need to assign it to something, and this can be done with an equal sign. And what I want to do is to set it equal to my name, which is a string, so I need to use double quotes. And I need to end it with a semicolon. Inside the double quotes, you could also use single quotes, it really doesn't matter. I want to write down my name. If I save it, refresh the browser, you can see that the two lines, well, the two echoes are printed out. But there's nothing happening with my variable, because we have a variable called name, and it's equal to Dari. What we need to do is echo out the variable. So let's do that. So let's echo out name. Save it, refresh the browser, and my name is printed out. A variable can also be concatenated from another string. So let's remove the first echo, and let's remove my name. Inside my name is Dari. Let's add a punctuation mark, and let's write down the variable name. Let's save it, refresh the browser, and you can see that the string name, well, the string Dari, is being replaced with variable Dari, and the output is exactly the same. So let's do the same thing for the first one. Let's remove my name. Let's go in front, write down variable name with a punctuation mark in between. Save it, refresh the browser, and the output is still my name is Dari, and Dari is 24 years old. So there are some rules if you want to create a variable name. Now let me show them to you. Let me add some comments. Let's scroll down. So variable names. So a variable name starts with a letter. And this can be uppercase A until Z or lowercase a until Z. It can start with an underscore, but it needs to be followed by any number of letters, numbers, or underscores. If a variable name is more than one word, it can be separated with an underscore. So let's test it out. Let's remove the echoes, or let me comment them out. And let's create a new variable. Let's call it name and set it equal to Dari. And let's echo out variable name. Save it. I need to enter my password. And this actually just went wrong. Oh, I don't need to set it equal to, excuse me. Save it. Refresh the browser and the output is Dari. So you can see that this, what we just did, is valid. So let's create a new one, and you got to tell me if it's valid or not. Let's create a variable called name with uppercase. Is this valid or not? Well, I will tell you that this is. Let's replace it with a capital. Uppercase or lowercase doesn't matter. But you need to remember that PHP is case sensitive. So if we add an extra Y and we save it, refresh it, The one with a capital is equal to Dari with 1, and if you write down variable with a lowercase, you can see that the output is Dari with 2 y's. So let me give you another example. Let's say variable 9 name is equal to Dari. Is this valid or not? It's invalid because it starts with a number. So let's see what the output is. Save it, refresh the browser, and you can see that we get a parse error because there's an unexpected 9. Let me give you another example. $_name is equal to Dari. Well, I will tell you that this is valid because a variable can start with an underscore. Let's save it. And the error is still here, so I need to comment it out. And you can see that my output is Dari. And let's create one more. And let's say _9 name is equal to Dari. Well, I will tell you that it is. Now let's test it out, save it, refresh it, and the output is Dari because it starts with an underscore, and after the underscore you can add numbers, text, or whatever you want. Thank you for watching this episode, and I will be seeing you in the next one.